Welcome, this is Capes Are Awesome. And I just say thank you for stopping by. This is the first video I'm going to do on my channel. It's basically me taking a breakdown of this trailer. I have to say I kind of like the trailer, but at the same time, I'm just going to say it. Just like I say about 75% of people, I'm afraid of what Disney is going to do to destroy this beautiful and majestic brand like it has destroyed others. Now, I don't like using the term woke, but let's be honest, Disney has left me no choice but to use that term. Disney and other Hollywood, let's just say, movie makers. Do I dislike diversity? Of course not. X-Men is one of my favorite TV series when I was growing up. It still is. I love diversity. But there's a difference between diversity and wokeness. Before we begin, I like the fact they have Colossus in the corner here. Like, he would have been a good addition to this team. But honestly, that's fine.
I'm grateful to have the chance to say goodbye. I am proud of you all.
Same here, bro.
Fate lies in our hands.
That
now.
was... I didn't... That's probably the best part of this entire trailer, man. That's this little bit right here.
We have to stay vigilant. The professor...
Oh! Spider-Man always has a dash. There's always a little bit of a dash or a hyphen. Like, it's supposed to be like Spider-Man dash...
We...
Oh, yeah. Yeah. They have mentioned that, I forgot the news article, but they mentioned that in the news article about this trailer. Let me put it to you this way. I had no interest in the gala. If I was still reading comic books, I would have no interest in it, like, at all. But, I don't want to begrudge people for liking some. Well, did it sell books is my question out there. The answer is probably no. Go ahead and put in the comments if this, what is it, story arc? Let's just call it story arc sold books. I doubt it, but hey, I'm open to being wrong.
have to stay vigilant. The professor entrusted us with his dream.
Yeah. I thought he didn't die at the end of that, but
how dark it is.
I like the sentinel arm. That's pretty cool.
In each other.
That bird, Magneto and Xavier standing. Very good. I like the music build up.
We get this done by working together as a team.
Jeez, Bob, keep buzzing in my ear.
I know people didn't like the voice, but I gotta just say, like, maybe he's getting back into the role. Like, give him some time, man. He's gotta get back in there. Maybe next season he'll be much better. Maybe at the end of this season he'll be better. I don't know. We'll see. Let's be fair.
We get this done by working together as a team.
I like the fact that
Jeez,
morph.
Bob, keep buzzing in my ear.
I don't like the fact that he didn't keep his, like, human form. Like, he was a human form, but he was normie form.
To me, my X-Men.
Yeah, I like that. A blackbird. Oh,
Magneto.
The last will and testament of Charles Xavier.
really like that.
Everything he built now belongs to me.
That's so cool. That's so good, man. I like it. I like the trailer. I like the I like the little action scenes here. Jubilee dancing a little bit, blowing bubble gum, Scott, like, yeah, those two having a kid together. Wolverine Gambit using a combo attack, that is pretty.
To me, my X-Men.
It's pretty badass. Oh, that's badass. Like, I gotta give it a round of applause. But you know there's wokeness in there's like a slither of wokeness. And people have been like making fun of it all over. Like, for one thing they've been talking about is the lack of Rogue's badunkadunk. It seems to be missing. I mean, normally I'd be like, dude, why do you care about her? But you know, Disney's track record. I'll say this: Disney's track record has not been stellar. So I get why people have been like, I don't know. So I don't want to like dismiss that from the people, but I also don't want to like overly embrace it as, oh, that's bad. That's the first sign, because we haven't really seen the show yet. Like, you know, I want to give Disney more of a benefit of a doubt, but it's sort of like, okay, it's sort of like this guy who like broke into multiple people's houses, and then the bank gets robbed, and people are like, whoa, why'd you rob the bank? Person who robbed from everybody, like, whoa. And the guy who's like, let's call him the thief. And the thief is like, whoa, man, why'd you assume that I robbed the bank? Well, dude, you committed other thefts. You committed other crimes. Like, you're like the lead suspect. But I digress. It's a little bit off. The problem is Disney hasn't been performing well. And I don't want to get anybody's hopes up. You know, especially after last year. Especially after the announcements of Star Wars with them, of them hiring activists and like, not even I want to say she's a bad director. Haven't seen. I mean, she could do a good job, but I don't see a future in a Star Wars movie directed by her that will make me overjoyed. You know, I could be wrong. Like, right here, right now, I want to be wrong. I want to be wrong about everything. I want this channel to be very, very positive. I want to feel overjoyed with the new projects that are coming up. But honestly, I can't guarantee that. I know I can't promise that. But there is hope in the horizon, and we'll look at it in a minute. Let's get out of here. I like this assembling here. Also, people have been speculating that they'll probably get rid of Cyclops at the beginning and switch it over to Storm. I don't really have a problem with that, except, you know, they could just be honest with us in the trailer instead of doing a bait and switch. It'll just upset people. I don't know why they want to just... I don't know why they've started Disney and various other Hollywood... let's call them movie makers and television makers, just overall creators, have been so quick to aggravate and anger the fans. It works in your favor in a very rare set of circumstances that don't happen very often, and aggravating the fan base usually ends up with the fan base, I wouldn't say leaving in droves, but just being very hostile to you. And we see that like literally everywhere. Calling them names calling them like Yahtzees and stuff like that. And I don't think any of them fully understand the level of just nastiness, because a lot of these fan bases were very accepting. They had a lot of black characters in these universes. They had a lot of black main characters in this universe, in these universes as well. Like Blade. Blade was a huge one, and like lots of people love Blade. I didn't know a single person who didn't like Blade. Then there was people who, and there was women, and then there was even a few gay characters there were in X-Men. I think it was North Star. I think North Star was gay. Yeah, and the complete and utter, I wouldn't say disrespect of the characters. It's just like the switch of, let's fight with the fan base, let's like denigrate the older characters and try and prop these new characters up, has basically made a very antagonistic fan culture right now. But maybe X-Men 97 will be where all the healing begins. We shall see. On to the next one. Okay. This one will probably be more positive. Let's hope. Let's hope. But yeah, I do think these trailers are similar in that they are a returning thing. But here's the thing, I'm much more optimistic with Invincible because they've had a good track record so far. Season 2, the first part, was killing it. In my opinion, it was so good. I was in love with it. They did various things that I thought well, and that I thought that could have, and there was not many things I thought they could have done better. But I will say this. This is how you do a comic book show. You make it larger than life. You respect the characters. You respect the fan base, and you just have fun with it. Whereas the other one I felt like was just made for money. Also, it had the original creator involved with it. I think that's also what's like helping it along too. Having the original creator, having someone who is invested in these characters looking good, that will translate to a good series, in my opinion. But yeah. But what do I know? I just been someone who's steeped in geek culture for years now. This is I'm rambling.
Team on the planet.
I'm rambling.
Family.
Family.
Like any family,
Vin
we're all
Diesel.
messed up
Family.
in our unique way.
Family.
We go around saving lives while ruining them at the same time.
I mean,
Count on that.
that's a little combo. I feel
Those people must need your strength.
I'm sure they got it covered.
Behold, omnipotence! Tremble before my unlimited power! No.
good response. So I don't know all these. That's some new people. I feel like they're expanding the Guardian of the Galaxy, which is a good idea. They had a small team before, and that small team did not do well. Check out season 1 if you haven't seen this show. It's got a good twist in it.
No.
Mark, I need you to go to space again.
What? I just got back.
We got a ship full of those Sequa things coming in hot. If they get their tentacles on Earth, they'll be pulling our strings for
I already cut.
We told you we were too powerful.
I guess we're all fucked.
How did a mere moment on Earth turn you into a weak, sentimental traitor? Answer me!
What's the occasion for such a fine suit?
I'm visiting
That
an
guy's got
old
multiple
friend.
rooms.
It is good to be home.
Die fast, assholes! My pizza's getting cold.
Your family's legacy is blood.
This is over. I'll never let anyone ever hurt my family.
I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm much more, like I said, I'm much more positive about this. It has look at that. It has Rex and the duplicates getting ready to square off. It has oh yeah, Nolan. I'm really excited for this. Nolan having to explain why he betrayed the Viltrumites. That should be a good one. I hope you're not here watching. Oh, let me just watch a little bit of this and then watch season 1. Please go watch season 1 right now if you have it. Trust me, you will not be remiss. In fact, go watch the X-Men thing as well. The X-Men 97, the X-Men 90 show. Go watch that right now. Trust me, the X-Men 90 show and this show are really good shows and they deserve attention. But yeah. I like the triangle in his eyes. His irises are triangles. Like, what is that? Like, what? Like, that's pretty cool, though. That is pretty cool. I like Mark is on the planet. He's repairing it after the battle that took place in the early second part of the season. Like, I think he's... The reason I like Mark's journey so much is because he started out as a rookie hero, and let me just make this. And he's quickly becoming I wouldn't say on par with the original Guardians of the Globes, but he's starting to develop into a solid superhero. But then there's the question of how far is too far in these fights, and he might have to push it a little bit farther than he's comfortable with. Like, he's never killed anyone before, but he might have to be okay with that soon. Because the Viltrumites play for keeps, and he's not on their level in the terms of willing to go to that place of just killing someone who gets in their way. So that's a very interesting sort of storyline that's going to. Plus, Nolan's interactions, like I said before, that's going to be very interesting. Angstrom Levy. People aren't that interested in his storyline, and I'm kind of in that camp too. Like, I do like his design. I do like the fact that he's recurring. He's going to be he might be a recurring villain. But honestly, he doesn't like. There better be a good payoff. That's all I'm gonna say. But I feel like there should be more to him. You know. Like, they're doing a Lex Luthor type. Like, oh, come on. Don't do another Lex Luthor type. Lex Luthor types are good for a while, but... And there's Duplicate, once again, getting destroyed. Like her clones keep dying horribly. Like, that's just terrible. Like Naruto's shadow clones, but... a much more painful existence. What else? Ooh. Oh, yeah. She got ripped in half. He's fighting on the strange escapable world. I'm guessing it might be one of the other Marks, or Mark being trapped here or sent here, or being battling in a future. Really, we won't know till we see it. But it's good to speculate. It's fun to speculate. They might be redesigning his costume. I think that might be a good idea. But like my channel name says, capes are awesome. If you catch my drift, you gotta put a cape on that boy. He needs a cape. And don't apologize for nothing. You're an outlaw. What do I think of Invincible trailer? I'm curious to see what happens with the kid and her, like Mark's half brother and his stepmom, I guess. I wonder what's going to happen with their storyline. I'm curious. And the slug creatures are there again. Like, that's not good. Because Adam Eve is powerful and Rudy is like a genius. So they basically got two powerful members of their Guardians of the World working. That's not good. You have to fix that. Oh, that uppercut, bro. That uppercut. Like I said, he's not... I don't know if he's fighting a Viltrumite or what, but if he's not going to go to that place with the Viltrumites, it might not end well with him. But yeah, I'm really excited for this show. I consider one of the best superhero shows. And like Marvel and DC, they're not on this level with their shows. I'm sorry. The original Daredevil TV series with Charlie Cox, Vincent D'Onofrio, that was the best superhero television in my lifetime. That was some of the best superhero. And then there was the Punisher TV show and like Luke Cage. Like all those were solid entries, except for maybe Iron Fist. Iron Fist was, I wouldn't say trash, but I was the only one in my friend group who watched it. Let that sink in. We're all sort of Marvel fans. We're all sort of like into it, but I was the only one who watched it. Yeah. Invincible is really good. Like it's to me what Marvel should be right now. But for whatever reason, well, we know the reason. We call it wokeness, but I call it a combination of bad writing and just of various creators just letting the studio walk all over them and tell them what to do, and them not pushing back efficiently. Like you got to push back against these people that they don't know what makes a good movie or a good TV show. I mean, they have good suggestions, to be fair, but ultimately, I would say you gotta push back on them. Just you don't have to push back a lot. Just you know what? Push back a lot. Yeah, push back a lot. Well, I think that does it. Hopefully, there'll be more things that pop up on my channel, but until then, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one.